Predictable cash flow, the system smart founders swear by. There's a moment most founders experience, though few openly talk about it. It's that uneasy silence after the bills are paid, after the clients have been served, after the dust of the day settles, and you're staring at numbers that feel like strangers. Money came in, money went out, but money didn't stay. If you've ever felt that tension, like your business is built on enthusiasm but run on uncertainty, you're not alone, and you're not failing. You're simply missing a system that many smart founders quietly rely on, a predictable cash flow rhythm. Today, I want to tell you a story about a founder named Lucas. Not a perfect founder, not a genius, just a regular guy who was tired of guessing whether his business would still be okay next month. This is a short story about the moment he discovered predictable cash flow and the system he swears by today. The weight of not knowing. When Lucas launched his consulting business, he believed effort was everything. Work harder, grind longer, say yes more often. And for a while, it worked. Clients came in, payments arrived, he felt busy, needed, and in motion. But motion is not the same as stability. Every month felt like a movie with no ending. He'd refresh his banking app the way anxious people refresh weather forecasts during a storm. Will next month be enough? Will I have to dip into savings? When will things feel secure? His life became a repeating cycle of three emotions: relief, hope, worry. Relief when income arrived, hope for next month, worry when the numbers dipped. And like many founders, he mistook that cycle for normal, until the day it broke him a little. The day the system found him. On a random Wednesday, during a month when 3 clients delayed payment at the same time, Lucas broke his own rule and took an afternoon walk. He just needed to breathe. He ended up talking to another founder at a small cafe. This founder, a soft-spoken woman who ran a design studio, listened to his frustrations with surprising patience. Then she said something he never forgot. Cash flow shouldn't feel like weather, unpredictable, dramatic, and outside your control. Smart founders don't predict cash flow, they design it. That sentence hit him like a door opening. If cash flow could be designed, then it wasn't luck, it wasn't magic, it wasn't reserved for the gifted. It was a system. She pulled out her notebook and showed him the simple approach she used to keep her business calm and steady, even during slow seasons. It wasn't complicated, it wasn't fancy, it wasn't even original, but it worked. The shift. From hope to structure, she taught Lucas 3 truths, the same truths almost every financially calm founder eventually learns. Truth number 1. Predictable cash flow starts with visibility, not volume. If you can't see where your money is going, you won't know how to control where it should go. Truth number 2. You don't scale income first, you scale clarity. When you understand your inflows and outflows intimately, your decisions start improving automatically. Truth number 3. Cash flow problems rarely come from the lack of money. They come from the lack of a system around money. That conversation changed everything for him. Not instantly, not magically, but steadily. She recommended a simple tool that let him map, visualize, and forecast his cash flow in minutes. For the first time, he could actually see what was happening in his business, future included. If you're listening to this and thinking, I wish I had something like that, you'll find a link to the free version in the description and comments. Try it. It might do for you what it did for him. The system he swears by. Within 2 weeks, his business started to feel different. Not because he made more money, not because he closed some big client, but because, for the first time in years, he understood where money was coming from, where it was going, where it would be next month, and what decisions would shape the following one. This sense of control, this calm, this predictability did something to him. It made him feel like a CEO instead of a passenger inside his own business. He set up automated reminders for recurring expenses. He created categories for essentials, investments, and growth opportunities. He finally separated busy work that feels productive from moves that actually change the future. And he repeated this same routine every week. 10 minutes. No drama, no fear, just clarity. That's when the magic happened. His decisions got sharper. His confidence grew. His offers became more structured. His pricing finally made sense. And money stopped disappearing into the shadows of confusion. He wasn't guessing anymore. He wasn't hoping. He was running his business instead of reacting to it. What predictable cash flow really gives you? Predictable cash flow doesn't just give you money, it gives you time, because you stop solving avoidable problems. Calm, because you aren't bracing for surprises. Consistency, because you know how every decision affects the next 30 days. Confidence, because uncertainty no longer runs the show. Freedom, because you can finally plan instead of cope. But most importantly, predictable cash flow gives you something subtle yet powerful. A sense of control over your own life again. You're not reacting. You're not guessing. You're not overwhelmed. You're steering. And steering feels good. Your moment of clarity. If you're listening to this, maybe you're where Lucas once was. Doing great work, serving people, pushing hard, but quietly carrying the weight of financial uncertainty. Maybe you've told yourself, this is just how business feels, or it'll get better when I earn more. But the truth? Predictability always comes from structure, never from income. You don't need to earn more before you create stability. You create stability first, and then earning more becomes easier. If you want to experience what Lucas did, the shift from guessing to knowing, you'll find a quiet, simple tool waiting for you in the description and comments. It's free to try, and honestly, even just using it once will give you clarity you can feel immediately. It's not a pitch, it's simply an invitation to breathe a little deeper. Because every founder deserves that calm. Every founder deserves that clarity. And every founder deserves to build a business that takes care of them, not drains them. Before you go, there's a system behind every calm, confident founder. A system that keeps their business steady even when the world gets unpredictable. A system that turns financial fog into financial visibility. And now, that system is available to you too. Not someday, not when you finally have time. Today, take a minute. Use the free tool. Feel the difference clarity makes, because the smartest founders don't wait for stability, they build it. And you can start building yours right now.